So here's a strange story for Saturday. It has to do with Sony, PlayStation, Spider-Man, and Gameloft. Yeah, you know, Gameloft, the big company that makes a lot of cell phone games, which cell phone games are lucrative, but you hear Gameloft and Sony and their PlayStation 5 in the same conversation, and it kind of sounds weird, doesn't it? Well, this also highlights really how poorly done the YouTube copyright system is when it comes to claiming and striking, as some of it's dealt with by automatic bots, of course, or really just claimed by a company or even a person, and then it's up to YouTube to very slowly figure things out. And it's very frustrating, of course, for a lot of creators, but now we see PlayStation dealing with it with their own channel. So, like, for example, let's head over to PlayStation blog. Of course, that's where they wrote up an entire piece about PlayStation Studios' first look at 9 new PlayStation 5 games, PS5 games. And if we scroll down here, of course, Horizon Forbidden West, which looks amazing. That's out next year, 2021 now, according to Guerrilla in some of their latest interviews. We're going to wait a little longer for that, but that's fine. However, the big one, of course, that everyone is looking forward to because it essentially is going to be their launch game. They keep saying holiday, but let's be real, they're going to launch with it. And that's Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's from Insomniac Games. These are YouTube videos that you click and you just play. But something is obviously wrong with Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, as all of these other ones look normal. You click this one, and it comes up video unavailable. The video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Gameloft SE. I'm not really sure how this happened exactly, because the weird thing about this is that Spider-Man Miles Morales, the trailer for it, of course, that shows off the initial bits of the game, a little bit of gameplay thrown in there, but that got over 11 million views before this happened. So this certainly wasn't, I think, like a bot that immediately triggered and was like, oh, there's something in here. There's nothing really going on that obviously says Gameloft should be able to come in and say, hey, this is ours now. We're going to go ahead and claim this trailer. Not even just claiming it, but like ripping it down, because most of these companies, PlayStation, Nintendo, even Microsoft or whoever, they don't really care about getting any type of revenue from the video itself. They just want to have the video up and out there for marketing purposes. So now any place that has linked to this Sony video or embedded it in their website, for example, which is also very big, this is just going to show up. Unless they downloaded it and then re-uploaded it, you're getting one of these, which is kind of a problem. I'm curious how this goes down exactly, because I thought this would have been rectified in like an hour or two. This popped up online that this has happened like, I think like 12 or 13 hours ago. It's been a bit. This isn't something that was solved immediately. I know it's the weekend, but you figure if you are Sony right now, this gets ripped down by Gameloft, you're probably not happy, one. I'm not really sure. I assume this counts as a strike of some kind, because it wasn't just a claim necessarily where they claim any monetization on it. It appears to have been a strike where they just knocked the video off of YouTube completely. But those are lost views by Sony, and I don't know if Sony would be like, oh yeah, we're going to threaten legal action over this, but I wouldn't be very excited if I was Gameloft, who decided to just strike one of PlayStation's videos down. I can't see any reason Gameloft would have any type of ownership over Spider-Man or anything in that trailer, songs used, or any of that. That's all pretty much licensed in advance by the company who creates the trailer. It's weird because also, I mean, you got to think about it this way. You got Disney, who has the merchandising rights to Spider-Man, but Sony is pretty much the overall owner of Spider-Man. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out with Gameloft. I assume the video just return as normal on Monday. Missing out on like a day and a half to 2 days of marketing with that video is it's probably not great for Sony, but I don't think Gameloft is going to hold this for very long after Sony realizes this happened. But it's starting to be brought up more. I thought it was a weird story, but YouTube certainly should have some things looked at here with their copyright claiming and striking system, because now you got Gameloft striking Sony over Spider-Man. Yeah, something there doesn't quite add up. And really wasn't immediate. This was written up, of course, June 11th when it happened, when, of course, the video went up. So over a week later, Gameloft decides to randomly strike them with this video. Let me know what you guys think about this, though, down below, with Gameloft striking Sony over the Spider-Man Miles Morales PlayStation 5 trailer. Strange news today. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.